crackpots, like crackpots, or just swindlers and con artists and stuff like that. But then, as a really wicked sort of plot device, you have Matt Damon in here who actually can, who actually physically is, and it's almost like it's a plot device. And what I love so much about a director like Eastwood is it's very clear that he's conflicted, and he doesn't mind showing his own conflicted feelings towards a subject and putting them on film. I think it's fantastic to have a director that pushes himself.
He's
Mike.
Get it.
2 rings. That man is the master.
He's critical of the idea but open to it.
Right, absolutely.
Which is what you should be if you don't,
Yeah.
Be open towards pretty much anything because you never know.
Exactly. So I mean, he's cautiously optimistic. It's clear he's very skeptical about it, but it was awesome to show, for the benefit of the doubt, here's a dude that can actually do this. I thought it was also really cool how they kind of split 3 different stories, basically had them converge into one. So I thought that was very cool as well. Hereafter, very well put together movie I wasn't real amped on to see, but I
dragged them
pretty much.
I wanted to see it,
and it totally turned me around in the theater. Just absolutely.
That's always a good feeling when you don't even really want to see something, and then you get dragged by your dickhead friend, and then you're like, "Whoa, I actually like this movie."
Exactly.
And I really like it too. I could have done honorable mention with that too. Actually, it's another one of those 85s for me, but I never.
Is it?
Yeah, it was a really good movie for the reasons you said. It's always fun when a guy makes a movie but doesn't necessarily believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like another example I can think of someone doing that is for the Decalogue, a movie that kind of examines the 10 Commandments, but the guy's not religious. He's agnostic.
Okay.
Or atheist. No, I think he's agnostic. Stuff like that's always interesting.
Well, it's honest. Does the movie tell you that
the movie doesn't really tell you much. Well, it's a show. It's a mini series, and it doesn't really.
Oh
tell
yeah,
you
that's
much
right.
It's
Decalogue.
It's very hard to tell even which one's really which one. It's just pretty subtle about everything.
Okay.
But yeah. So Hereafter.
Yes.
It's good. It's a very good movie.
Good movie.
Good movie.
Matt Damon.
It took you long enough to do that. I thought it. And then
I thought it too.
I didn't want to interrupt
what?
you.
I'm gonna wait till I've actually talked about the merits of the movie before I make fun of Matt Damon.
Matt Damon is
He's fucking Matt Damon.
I'm fucking Matt Damon. He's a very underrated actor, I think. People like him, but I don't think people give him serious props.
No.
But he's really good.
I think he got quite a few props for Green Zone.
Yeah, really?
I think so.
He's gotten props for certain roles, but I think just as a whole, I think Matt Damon's usually a pleasure to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my 16, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
16 is Buried.
Or no, you're 17.
What? No. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you started.
Yeah, I started.
Okay,
so
17. 17 is Buried. There we go.
We are such pros.
It's Ryan Reynolds was fantastic. He had to be. He was stuck in the ground the whole movie.
And if he wasn't fantastic, this movie is fucked.
There was really only Ryan Reynolds. I mean, he talked to other people on the phone, but the movie was very minimalist. I'm not even kidding when I say the movie doesn't cut away from him being in there. There are times where you just see darkness. You may hear him breathe.
Mm.
It's very claustrophobic. It's brilliantly made. A movie like that could be so shit if not done correctly, and they hit all the notes.
Yeah, if not done basically perfectly.
Yeah, because it's a guy stuck there, and like I said, Reynolds does a fantastic job. Another actor that I'm actually a pretty big fan of, but does a lot of rom-coms and stuff, but I'm a big fan of...
He does rom-coms because he's pretty.
Yeah, he is pretty.
He's a good-looking dude.
No
homo.
No homo. No, lots of homo.
That's
You guys don't get it. We're making fun of people who say no homo all the time. time.
Sorry, Bloodstain. As if you're watching the movie parts of the videos. But sorry, Bloodstain.
Anyway,
go ahead.
Yeah, Buried. Not much else to say. Just
it's getting a DVD release soon, I believe.
I think it's already out.
Is it?
I think I saw the Blu-ray at Blockbuster today.
Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, I guess it was.
I don't know why you'd want to see that on Blu-ray. I can see the black better.
Man, look at the crystal clear definition on that black. It's like, really.
It's very good. None of it seems forced or anything. Just fantastic.
But you know what? People are consumer whores, so they will get it.
I might get it if there's good features, but who knows? Anyway.
Alright, so Buried is your number 17. My number 16, Harry Potter, number 7, which is the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I'm a fairly new Harry Potter fan. Like, I'm not, I still haven't seen the first 4 movies. So this is only my 3rd Harry Potter movie. But the 3 that I've seen have been great. And people have been telling me that, you know, the latter ones are when the books really start getting great and when the movies really start getting great. I was treated to a, you know, visually gorgeous movie that really continues getting you invested in these characters if you're not already. The latter movies are very comforting to people that haven't watched the first ones, because aside from, you know, the real backstories or whatever, each movie seems to do a really good job of quote unquote introducing characters. Like it makes the characters feel homegrown, like you already know them, even if you don't. And every movie seems to do that. So kudos to the filmmakers on that one. Like I say, I haven't read the books, and I haven't seen the first 4 movies. All I know is I knows what I likes on TV. And the final 3 Harry Potter movies, including, like I say, this most recent one, Deathly Hallows Part 1, have been fantastic. This was such a treat to watch, and it was such a pleasant surprise, because I was worried that, oh god, it's the first part of a 2-part movie, it's really going to drag, blah, 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 blah. Never felt like the movie dragged. It was action-y enough for me, it was dramatic enough for me. Totally loved it.
He totally loved it.
And that's coming from a Lord of the Rings fanboy, so you better have respect for that.
I don't got no respect. No respect.
No respect.
I haven't seen it, but I intended, once all this, like, 2010 awards thing was all over with, I was thinking about getting all of them, just plowing through. Because people do say really good things about, you know, both the books and the movies. So maybe sometime I will. Phone's ringing. Man, I'm important.
I know. We get so many calls. We're getting, because of these shows, we're getting booked.
Yeah, people
You're going to see us on Conan next week.
Yeah.
Mike, that's 3 rings.
You're fired. 4. 4 rings.
4 rings.
All right.
Lazy. Eating my Donair pizza. Good.
What? Oh, okay. Because my... Alright. So my number 16 now is Red. An action comedy with with a good cast all around. But I mean, you gotta have Bruce Willis as the lead, you know. Thing is, this movie, I could have watched the trailer over and over again. It was one of the few trailers that I really just enjoyed it every time.
Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, yeah.
One of those ones that didn't matter what it was attached to.
I was like, it was cool.
It's a fantastic trailer.
You know, just good lines in the trailer. I've read the comic, and if you haven't read the comic, it's pretty good. It only takes about 15 minutes to read. It's not very long.
Right.
The movie differs from the comic in the sense that, like, yeah, they share, like, the main character is the same guy, except I think they changed his name in the movie, but it's still basically the same guy. And